Open Virtualization Format Tool. VMware's OVF Tool is a command line utility that allows you to import and export OVF packages to and from many VMware products. Today, we'll be going through this lab, showing you how to move an Ubuntu virtual machine from one ESXi host to a second one. And this is the hardware that I'll be using for my lab. My Windows 10 computer is connected through this blue cable, a USB Ethernet adapter. This is the switch that I'm using. It's an Edge Router X, configured to be in switch mode. This is ESXi host 1 that has the virtual machine running, and ESXi host 2 that we will be moving the virtual machine to. These are both Raspberry Pis set up with VMware ESXi for ARM. So let's get logged into ESXi host 1 so I can show you the virtual machine that's running. ESXi host 1, virtual machines. It has Ubuntu. And you can see it's got the 192.168.2.3. Okay, let's go ESXi host 2, 192.168.2.2. ESXi host 2. And you can see that this one does not have a virtual machine. We will be moving this Ubuntu virtual machine from ESXi host 1 to ESXi host 2. To get started, we'll install the OVF tool on my Windows 10 computer. I will post this link in the description. This is their product download page for the OVF tool, version 4.4.1, the current version for the time of this recording. I have Windows 64-bit, but they also have Linux and Mac and ARM. So I will download. It's completed. So now I will run this file. This is okay. Drag this in. Next. We agree. Next. This is where it's going to put it. Next. Finish. The OVF tool is now installed on your computer. To use the OVF tool, I'd recommend you open an administrator command prompt, and then you will need to cd to the installation directory of the OVF tool, which is C program files VMware tool. You can tab to complete that like I did. So now you're in the OVF tools installation directory, and you have OVFTool.ESXi. If you tab to complete that, you can run their help command, see all the different commands. You can also tag on examples on the end, and it'll give you a list of examples. For the first example, I'll show you how to export the OVF files from ESXi host 1 for the Ubuntu virtual machine. I'm in the OVF tool installation directory, so now we'll type OVFTool.exe no SSL verify, because I don't have a certificate for ESXi host 1. VI is specifying a remote destination, and then your username root at 192.168.2.1. This is very similar to SSH at this point. And then you would say /Ubuntu for the virtual machine. Then where you're going to put it, this is your destination. I'll put it in my temp folder. Press enter. And just like SSH, it's going to ask for my password. Now it's going to start exporting. Alright, is it exported successfully? Let's go take a look at the files that it produced. So here you can see we've got our OVF file and its disk file, as well as the NVRAM. Alright, so we've got our OVF files of the Ubuntu virtual machine. Now we're going to import these files onto ESXi host 2. OVFTool.ESXi, no SSL verify, name of the new virtual machine, call it Ubuntu copy 1, the data store on ESXi host 2 that you're going to put it, mine is called data store 1, the network that we're going to specify on ESXi host 2, just the default VMware network. This is the source of C temp Ubuntu, and then Ubuntu.ovf. This is this file right here. And the destination you specify using VI, the username root at ESXi host 2, which is at 192.168.2.2. Enter. The password for ESXi host 2. Now it's deploying those files to ESXi host 2. Alright, and that transfer completed successfully. Let's go check on the virtual machine. This will be on ESXi host 2, 92.168.2.2. Alright, ESXi host 2 virtual machines, Ubuntu copy 1. Power on. Log in. And there it is, 192.168.2.3, running on the second host. Alright, we'll power this off for now. Alright, we've gone over how to download the files and re-upload them. Now we're going to go with the third option for the OVF tool, is a host-to-host copy directly. No need to download the files and re-upload them unless you needed to. So for this one, do OVF Tool, EXE, no SSL verify, and I'm going to allow all extra config. This one's a little more picky. Name equals Ubuntu copy 2. This is the name of your new copied virtual machine on the ESXi host 2. Data store equals data store 1. Network, you can specify if you want. And this will be VM network. Alright, so the source, VI, whack, root at 192.168.2.1, and then / Ubuntu for the original copy of the Ubuntu virtual machine. And now your destination, VI, root at 192.168.2.2. Enter. We'll ask for the password of both this time. And the second one. And there it goes, deploying to 192.168.2.2. Alright, and that completed successfully. So let's go ahead and bring down ESXi host 2 and refresh it. I think I did see it there anyways. Oh yeah, Ubuntu copy 2. That's the one that we just did. Power on. And there it is. Log in. And there we are, 192.168.2.3.